guys, welcome to Keeping It Simple Crafts. I hope everyone's having a great day. Today I have for you a fun mermaid wreath. This is one of my favorite DIYs I have ever made, so I hope you enjoy it. For this DIY, you're going to need one of the Dollar Tree mermaid wreath forms. These are out new for 2023. Very cute, and they also have a seashell one, and I uploaded the tutorial a couple days ago, so if you haven't checked that one out, I will link it because it turns out super cute too. You're also going to need a bunch of Dollar Tree Leis. You're actually going to need 6 of these, and these actually light up, but it says the battery cannot be replaced, and they have lots of pretty colors to choose from. So you're going to need 6 Leis from Dollar Tree and 1 mermaid wreath form to get started. And see, look how fun these light up. You are also going to need some of the 4-inch zip ties. So I'm just taking my lei and zip tying it on. And I tried to remember and put the little battery pack where it turns off and on all on the same side, so it was easier to find them to turn them on. So I am just taking my zip ties and zip tying the leis onto the metal mermaid wreath form. I did this mermaid wreath form 2 different ways. One way I added some 10-inch deco mesh ruffles to the bottom, and the other way I just did it solid with the leis. So if you're doing yours with the leis only, then you're going to need 6 leis total. But if you're going to be adding the 10-inch deco mesh at the bottom, you're only going to need to purchase 4 leis. This is so simple to make. You're just going to zip tie the leis onto your little frame. So once you get to one end, just zip tie it to the little outline or sidebar and then start across the next bar. So make sure you zip tie it right there so that your metal doesn't show. And these leis are really nice. They're pretty thick. So it's going to take 4 of them to cover the body of it. And then if you're covering the tail part, you'll need 2 more. So 6 total to cover the entire frame. The leis come in a bunch of different colors. They had different shades of pinks, blues, purples, so lots of different choices. And I don't know if all of them light up or not. The section I was in, I really didn't notice that mine lit up until after I purchased them. So I'm not sure if all of them light up or not, but I thought this was like a fun feature. So it's up to you if you want the ones that light up or not. If you have been to Dollar Tree lately, does your store have in the new mermaid wreath forms and also the seashell wreath forms? I have been really surprised at all of the cute nautical decor that my Dollar Tree has in right now, and I am sorry I said that I would upload a Dollar Tree shop with me video. I have not got that one edited yet, but I will get to it really soon and upload it too. And here's how it looks with the 4 Leis added. I think it is so pretty and just perfect for summer and so simple to do too. And you're going to want to trim off the extra part of the zip ties that sticks out. Here's the tags off of the 4 Leis that I used, and then there's the package of zip ties. They're just 4-inch clear zip ties. And then I'm trimming off the extra part of the zip ties that sticks out, and at first I did it with the 10-inch deco mesh. So if you want to do the ruffles at the bottom, I am just using some 10-inch deco mesh that I ordered online from Craft Outlet. And if you look, the back is just as pretty as the front of this wreath. I have lots of people that say, show me the back of the wreath. Well, it is gorgeous on the back. So here I'm taking my 10-inch deco mesh and I'm going to cut it into strips at 20 inches. I'm going to be using the woodland ruffle method or cruffle method. So I'm going to take it, roll one end 2 or 3 times and put a chip clip on it. Go to the other end, roll it 2 or 3 times, and then I am just going to take my fingers and walk my fingers up the center of the mesh until they get to the other end. Then I'm going to remove my chip clip, or you can use a clothespin. Now I have a beautiful ruffle. This method prevents the fraying because the ends are both rolled. Now I'm folding my ruffle in half because I want it smaller to go on the end, and I'm just going to zip tie it together and add it to the tail. I am using the 4-inch zip tie and it's a little small, so I probably should have used a bigger zip tie. So once I get the zip tie around it, I'm going to trim off the extra part that sticks up, then go to the tail part, and I'm going to take a longer zip tie and I'm just going to zip tie the little ruffle onto the tail part, the metal frame. So I'm just going to put the ruffle in it and zip tie it together. Now you can make as many ruffles as you would like. It just depends on how full that you want your tail. When you're making your ruffles, make sure that your mesh curls toward the ceiling. So I'm just cutting my mesh at 20 inches. Then I'm going to make sure that it curls up toward the ceiling. Now I'm going to roll the end 2 or 3 times and put a chip clip on it. Go to the other end, roll it 2 or 3 times. Now I'm going to walk my fingers up the center of my mesh until I get to the other end. Then I'm going to remove the chip clip. Then I'm going to take this ruffle and see I just folded it in half. Now you could use a zip tie and zip tie it together, or I decided I would just take the big zip tie and just go ahead and zip tie the ruffle that I folded in half directly to the mermaid wreath form. So it's up to you, and just make it as full as you want. For this bow, I am using two different colors of 1.5-inch width ribbon with wire that I purchased this spring at Sam's Club. So I'm just doing 2 loops on the left, 2 loops on the right with the hot pink, and then 2 loops on the left, 2 loops on the right with the yellow. And then I'm going to take a zip tie and zip tie it nice and tight around the center of the bow. And then in just a little bit, I'll take a piece of wire and thread it underneath the zip tie. That way I can easily attach my bow to my wreath. Now I'm going to take the wires that are on my bow and I'm going to the top left side, just threading the wires through the wreath form. Then I'm going to go to the back and twist the wires around the mermaid wreath form, that wire right there that goes all the way across. Twist those wires around it. Then I'm going to cut my wires off short on my bow and fold them down. And then I'm going to have to fluff and shape my bow just a little bit. But as you can see, the back of the wreath's very pretty too. Then I'm just going to have to fluff my loops just a little bit more. So what do you think so far? Do you like the way it looks with the 10-inch deco mesh at the bottom? Or you'll have to let me know in just a second. Or do you like it better with the Leis all the way from top to bottom on the mermaid wreath form? I think I like it better with the ruffles at the bottom, but I'm not real sure. I really like it both ways. I also added some of the plastic starfish from Dollar Tree. They come 3 in a pack, and they also have the sand dollars too. So I added a few starfish. I just hot glued them on, and isn't it fun and pretty with the lights on? I am sure there's lots of different ways to decorate the Dollar Tree mermaid wreath form. I am just giving you some ideas, so I hope you enjoyed watching me make this wreath. In just a second, I'll show you how it looks with the Leis all over it. But I think it looks really pretty with the ruffles. It's just kind of fun and just gives it just a fun, whimsical look. But if you would like to cover it completely with the Leis, make sure that you buy 6 of them at Dollar Tree. Same steps. I just used the 4-inch zip ties, zip tied the Leis on. I used all 6. I made sure all of it fit on there because they're just so pretty and I love the way it lights up. I did add all 3 starfish to this wreath, but there's all kinds of different ways you can decorate your mermaid wreath. But I hope you enjoyed watching me make this one. If you did, please give this video a thumbs up. Leave me a comment letting me know which one's your favorite. Share this tutorial. And if you have not subscribed to my YouTube channel, I would love to have you as a subscriber. It is free to subscribe. Thanks guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it.